Hey, what is up, guys? You're watching Epic Pokemon TCG. What I got for today, guys, is going to be a Buzzwole Weavile deck. So if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. So yeah, I actually faced this deck at the last League Cup that I participated in, and so I decided this would be a pretty cool deck to cover. And we're going to hop right into it here, take a look at Weavile. So Weavile has two pretty good attacks. Icy Wind, your opponent's Pokemon is now asleep, which is really nice in case you're in a tough spot and you need to try to stall for a little bit. And then it has Evil... Not even going to try Admon. I don't know. Anyway, it has Evil. So basically what this attack does, it does 50 for each of your opponent's Pokemon that has an ability. So if you start really thinking about all the Pokemon that have abilities in Pokemon TCG, you're going to be sitting there naming down some for a while. You got Zoroark, you got Diancie, you have Oranguru, you've got Macargo, you've got Tapu Lele. You've got a lot of them, and so Weavile can hit for a decent amount of damage. And that's basically what this deck's all about. One prize attackers that can dish out a decent amount of damage. And then you also have Shrouded Punishment there to kind of help build the pressure up a little bit too. And the partner for this deck is going to be Buzzwole. So Buzzwole has Sledgehammer, and of course if your opponent has exactly 4 prize cards, this deck does 90 more damage, which is really nice. But basically this deck is going to be geared towards Sledgehammer more than anything. Just hitting GX Pokemon for... about 60 most of the time. That's what you're going to be doing with this deck, 60 to 80 or 50, and then Shrine of Punishment is going to kind of stack up some damage because we have stuff in here like Beast Energy that can help increase the damage output, but mostly you're going to be using Choice Band. So basically you're going to be hitting for about 60, and then of course we also have Diancie. So about 60 to 80 damage is what you're going to be cranking out with this, and still, even with Strong Energy out of the format, you're still doing a decent amount of damage. It also has Swing Around for 80, and then Flip 2 coins, and for each hedge, of course, this does 20 more damage. But basically, that's the strategy around this deck. You have Buzzwole to just kind of sit there and kind of soften up some Pokemon, and then Weavile has the the capabilities to take one shots. So just some quick prizes there. And the cool thing is, your opponent has to knock out 6 Pokemon to beat you, and I think that's where this deck really shines. Is just decent amount of damage, one prize attackers, and that seems to be like most Shrine decks, of course. We also run one Tapu Lele in here. It has Psywave, does 20 for each amount of energy attached to your bonus Pokemon. So yeah, you can hit stuff that's weak to Fairy for a good amount of damage, or just anything in general. But it also has Magical Swap. If you're like really late in the game and you have just a ton of damage on board, you can use Magical Swap and basically take... Honestly, guys, like I've faced this card before. It's on my channel. They took 6 prizes in one turn. That's something you could definitely do. But late game, this card can definitely be a huge threat because you can just move damage around however you want and take some easy prizes. Like I said, we have Diancie in here. It has Princess's Cheers. Basically, your fighting Pokemon is just going to do 20 more damage, aka your Buzzwole. And then we also have Macargo. Macargo is going to be combined with Oranguru, as I'll get to that here in a second. But Smooth Over basically just allows you to take a card from your deck, put it on top, and then Oranguru has Instruct, which allows you to draw the card, which is pretty handy there. So basically, if you're able to get your hand size under 3 cards, you can basically just get anything you want out of your deck and then go from there. But that is going to do it for the Pokemon. Now we're going to get to the stadium here, Shrine of Punishment. Basically, just in between turns, it puts 1 damage counter on each GX and EX. So, that's how the damage is really going to stack up. If your opponent can't get this card off the field right away and it sits there for a few turns, that's a decent amount of damage. As for the supporters, guys, it's pretty simple here. We've got 4 Cynthia, we've got 4 Guzma, and then we have 3 Lily, 1 Kukui, which can be very helpful in case you need to hit some decent numbers. And I think we have 1 Tate and Lisa. You never know when you might need a switching card or if you just need to shuffle your hand into your deck, which is pretty nice. Already covered the Choice Band. We also have 4 Ultra Ball. This is just in here so that way, of course, you can get some cards out of your hand that you might not need anymore, but on top of that, you can search for a Pokemon. And then the other ball card we have in here is going to be Nest Ball. You can just search for a basic Pokemon, which is basically everything in this deck except Macargo and Weavile. We also have Acrobike. This is just a good way for you to search through your deck, get some cards to your hand. Acrobike's really nice. I like that card. And then we have Rescue Stretcher just to get some Pokemon back. This deck, it can really be helpful if you can get back maybe like a Weavile line and a Buzzwole or something like that, or if there's just one attacker specifically that's just been absolutely dominating in the game for you, you can get that back. Also, you can get back Tapu Lele if they took that out early on. Energy, we already covered the Beast Energy. We got 4 unit energy, of course, the Fighting Dark one and then Fairy one. Of course, that allows you to attack with Weavile, Tapu Lele, and allows you to attack with Buzzwole too. I don't know why I exited out when I could have just clicked the arrow. Anyway, moving on. And then we're going to round it out here with 8 Fighting Energy. So, like I said, the strategy is very simple. These Pokemon do a considerable amount of damage. They only give up one prize card, and that is pretty much the theme of the deck. Magcargo is in here to be combined with a Rangaroo. You can basically grab any card out of your deck that you might need, and then you just got to go from there. Buzzwole, even though Strong Energy is out of the format, can still do a lot of damage, and that's really what this deck's gunning for. So, yeah. This is a deck I actually haven't covered on my channel, and I wanted to cover. So if you guys did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed. The channel is growing, and that makes me very, very happy to see. Every time I click on my channel and I see that I have more subscribers than I did the day before, it means the world to me. So if you've seen this video and you haven't done that already, please do subscribe and be a part of the EPTCG family. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. Take care, and this is Epic Pokemon TCG signing out.